Well, thanks for visiting us this morning at arklatex I'm meteorologist Josh Marces with your Tuesday morning forecast update. Once again, we are looking at the potential of those strong to severe storms. This will be Wednesday. Today we'll start to feel some of the changes that will lead to that potential severe weather, but it still looks like high wind and hail will be the primary concerns for us. But there is a window here tomorrow afternoon where we could initially see maybe a few tornadoes develop as well. So pretty much all severe weather hazards on the table here, with the exception of flooding. It looks like we'll see pretty light rainfall accumulations with this next system as it makes its way through. But let me break down what will happen. Again, your Tuesday, you don't have anything to worry about out there. It is going to be a breezy and a mild morning. We have temperatures starting out in the low 60s in most areas, so the temperatures feel quite nice again this morning, but we're starting to feel those winds ramp up, especially across East Texas, as the winds currently up to about 10 miles per hour, and we're expecting once we get into the afternoon today, we'll get wind gusts over 20 miles per hour, so that's why we have that lake wind advisory. That is in effect from noon today until 1 a.m. and it's possible we could get that extended into the day tomorrow, as it will be quite breezy on your Wednesday as well. So for this morning, we'll likely see a little early day sunshine, but you can see the cloud cover getting drawn in across Texas as well as Louisiana. What's happening today, that south wind off the Gulf of Mexico, it's pumping all of that Gulf air into the region, which is resulting in some of those low-level clouds developing. And again, that higher humidity is some of the fuel for the thunderstorms that we'll see tomorrow. And it will be a pretty warm day. As high as this afternoon should wind up in the low 80s in most locations. So here's a look at the upper level satellite. You can see our upper level low, or what will trigger some of that severe weather tomorrow. That's beginning to make its way out of the Rockies and will eventually emerge in the plains today and move into the Arklatex tomorrow, and it will drag a cold front through with it. So again, pretty quiet conditions for the next 24 hours or so. I've included that slight chance of rain again today, just a 10% chance as Futurecast is showing, maybe a few lightly scattered showers, especially through the I-30 corridor, but I suspect most of us will stay dry again today. For your Wednesday, again, starting out mostly cloudy, here comes our line of thunderstorms developing right around noon tomorrow, and it will be these storms that we'll have to keep a close eye on, because those will be the ones that initially capable of a little bit of rotation, maybe a few tornadoes. And as we go through the afternoon, should see more of a wind and hail threat develop into the early evening. But I mentioned yesterday our window is probably around noon to 7 p.m. As most of the severe weather should be out of here once we get closer to sunset on Wednesday. So again, if there's any good news here, it's that we have a very relatively small window for the severe weather to occur, and it looks like we'll see a little bit of a break Thursday, but we do have some additional storms in the forecast on Friday. So look at the rainfall potential here. Futurecast continues to show the highest likelihood of any heavy rain staying off to the east of us, but we could see some isolated spots here, maybe east of I-49, pick up half an inch to an inch of rain. So they get a pretty good quick soaking, but as far as anything else, I think that's pretty much what we're worried about on Thursday, or on Wednesday, just that potential to see some high wind, hail, and a few tornadoes. And the ingredient's still there on Thursday, that if we do see any storms pop up, this is actually going to be likely later on Thursday as a warm front moves back across the region. We could see maybe some isolated strong storms bringing once again some high wind as well as some hail. We've got a better chance of seeing some storms pop up Friday afternoon into Friday night. Right now, looks like it is going to be a dry weekend, but it's a pretty unsettled weather pattern, so there could be some changes here, but it looks like another good push of rain Friday, and then early next week, very spring-like temperatures as highs will run in the 70s and 80s with overnight lows in the 50s and 60s.